Happy Friday, Signature Agents. It is our second Tojo update. I just want to hit a couple of things. One, if you didn't make it to our class yesterday, that Novation title put together for us, you missed out. It was pretty amazing. Tristan had some very cool things to talk about. One of the big takeaways for me was one of the philosophies that they have at Novation, which is basically, it's an acronym that says IFS, which means investigate, find the facts, find the solution. Something really to think about and remember as agents, because honestly, that's what we do every day in this business.
Every day.
Also, we had a guest speaker, Solo Tuiaki, who is an agent who's actually only been in the business about 2.5 years.
Yeah,
I think.
Not very long.
And he was a top 500 realtor last year. And the dude is just the coolest guy, nicest human being. And he had a lot of great things to share with the group about how he has grown his business. And it was great. A couple of takeaways I had from him. One of the things that he does with his wife is he's got young children. And so they schedule a weekend away, a long weekend, and so they can have a reset retreat with just the two of them. Mm-hmm. And I thought that was great. And that's where they work on their goal setting. They try and do that so that their goals are ready by like the end of October. So you can put together your plans, get them implemented, and come January, you're rocking and rolling.
Right.
So anyway, I thought that was great. And they look at a 6-month plan, a 1-year plan, and a 3-year plan. And they're also like big on the vision boards.
Yeah.
And he was saying, I liked his idea where he has a small vision board that he keeps by the side of his bed. So,
I thought that was a cool thing. You wake up and know what you're waking up for and what your goal is for the day.
So anyway, those were some of my big takeaways. What other takeaways did you have?
Phenomenal. Again, Tony, a couple of the big ones I took was all the opportunities that he was willing to share with a group of agents he didn't even know.
Right.
That we're in a competing market with him. But I thought that all those opportunities that he had there. And then also one of the things that they mentioned was we keep getting this objection that interest rates are so high out there, right? But people are buying properties with those interest rates.
Exactly.
So I thought that was great, and it just made a lot of sense that there's plenty of business and opportunities out there, but are you deciding to go out and get it?
Right.
So I thought that was great too. And then one of the things that Sarah actually took away that she really thought was good, that we really try to implement here at Signature, is realtors are a resource. We're not just there to be the salesperson on a transaction. We are there to help guide our clients, their family and friends on all aspects of it. So
absolutely.
I thought that was fantastic. And of course, the retreat, like you said, that's something that you and Shauna do. Mm-hmm. Wes and I do it. We call it tax season. But still, it's a good thing. I really think I need to rethink that and maybe do it a little bit more in September, early October, so I know what 2025 is going to look like for me. So yeah, it was a great class, and we really appreciate them for bringing that to us.
That was good.
Another thing I want to talk about is next Tuesday. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Next Tuesday, Law and Order, 10 o'clock a.m. We sat in on a Tom Ferry presentation today, Tony, Scott, and Sarah and I. And one of the things that we're going to be hearing a lot of now is it's an election year. It depends upon if my party wins, this is going to happen, that yada, yada, yada. One of the things that I loved was Tom Ferry stated data over drama, right? So on Tuesday, we are going to be presenting to you the statistics that Tom shared with us in that presentation today. And Sarah's going to put those together, how to present those to the people that are talking about the election year and how that really is going to affect real estate. I think all of us will be taken aback a little by what the true data and facts say. It was really eye-opening to me.
Yeah, to help those people get the facts versus their feelings.
Yes, exactly.
What they're feeling about this.
Yeah, so be here Tuesday, 10 a.m. We're going to try and start right on time for that, for Law and Order. And then also, Tony, before you go on, Pioneer Day, which is the 24th, Wednesday. The office will be closed. Thank you.
Yeah, and by the way, fishing is terrible on the 24th of July, on Wednesdays in particular. So I just wouldn't do that if I were you. I'm just saying.
Right, self-care. They got to
self-care on Thursday.
They got to take their own self-care days too, don't they?
Self-care days full.
Exactly.
Okay. Reminder. We talked about this last week. We're going to keep talking about it until it's here. And that is the mandatory town hall that we are going to have on Tuesday, July 30th from 10:30 to noon. Brandon Roberts, our principal broker, will be here to talk about the latest, what kind of where we are on the NAR settlement. We'll be much closer to that. We'll be about 2 weeks out at that point, and we're really hoping for some clarity. Joe and I were talking about this earlier today, and I know she's talked about it even before then, that we need questions. If there are questions that you have, don't go on Facebook. Okay. Come to Joe or to Sarah. Send your questions that you have about how this is going to work out. I know there's a lot of questions out there. We have our share of questions.
Yeah.
We have our frustrations, but there's a lot of things coming into that. Send your questions in. We will get those to Brandon so that he has a chance to prepare those answers when he's here on the town hall. We've seen some stuff on Facebook, and I'm just telling you, you've got to trust the process to a degree, that there are reasons that they haven't released, for example, our UAR forms because of ongoing things that are still taking place with the DOJ, with other states who have forms similar to ours. So to their credit, they are trying to make sure that they have all the facts, and in a way, when they do present it to us, it's once, and we don't have revisions and confusion and all of that kind of stuff.
Tony, I know that when I go into those Facebook groups and I read the initial comment, and then I start reading the comments below that, I just start to really wonder. So I do not go down those rabbit holes.
It's a waste of energy.
Yeah, let's wait and get the facts. Realtor.facts, I think is what the website is. Right. You can get some stuff there, but try to avoid those Facebook drama.
Yeah.
And let's just wait till the data's out there, and don't worry about the drama right now. Data and drama.
Yep. That is awesome. And then I think the last thing we have.
So again, Tony and I want to just reiterate to everybody out there that if you need a one-on-one meeting with us, if you want to go over your business plan, a transaction, current things that are going on, how do I handle this? We are never too busy to help you guys out. What we've tried to do to make it a little bit more convenient for you is Sarah has kindly added under our names on the roster on Signature Cal a Calendarly link where you can go in and make a one-on-one appointment with us, a 15-minute appointment with us, and we can go over anything that you want. I've personally this week, I've had 2 appointments.
I had one.
Tony had one, and you know you're going to get us. You're not going to have to worry about calling in and us being with someone else. We've dedicated that time to you on our calendar. So please go on there and book your appointment with us. It's always a good time. And we learn a lot from each other too. So again, that's on Signature Cal. Under the office roster, you'll see there's links to make those appointments with us.
Yeah, I think one of the saddest things I think we have at times is when an agent comes to us and says, I think I'm just going to tap out.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, well, who have you talked to? I didn't talk to anybody. I just made the decision. It's like, well, maybe had we had a conversation, and we understood what your goals were, maybe we could have helped you put together a plan to be successful. Because it's hard, and we know it's hard, but you can also do it. And allow us the opportunity to help you put together that plan to be successful.
Yeah.
It's what we're here for.
Yeah. And another note really quick, again, I know you guys are getting it from the Board of Realtors, your board dues. July 31st is the last date, $911. If you want to make the voluntary contribution to our PAC, that is already on there for you. You could go in and edit that to whatever amount you desire. But please make sure that you pay your dues by July 31st. There's a hefty re-entry fee of $350. And they've already given us a 1-month grace period on that. And if something needs to change on that for you personally, again, reach out to Tony and I. Let us give you some positive alternatives if, the dues aren't going to happen right now, so that we make sure we can set you up for success no matter what. And I think that's really all I have today, Tony.
Same. That's it. So with that, have a great weekend, and Tojo out.
Tojo out.
Okay. Hey, happy Friday, Signature Agents. It is the second Tojo update. So today, I just wanted to say a couple of things. One, we had an awesome class yesterday. Novation Title brought in some amazing speakers. The big one I would say was, now stop.
I just remember the whiskey.
This is the kind of week it's been.
Okay.
But for another story.
Okay,
let's start over. Okay. Go. Good afternoon, Signature Agents.
Okay, I'm on the screen.
Okay.
I'm on the screen. All right.
Okay. We're going to try this one more time. Okay, you ready? Now that I can see you.
Whatever you do, don't get bangs. Whatever
don't
you do,
get bangs.
Don't get bangs. Okay.
It's never that bad.
Okay, here we go.